Good morning, everyone. This is Marty Harger, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about the fact that we are on the cusp of a new month, and I want to talk about connecting and the whole idea in January of what happens when we are contracting versus opening. So, in the Essential Yoga Program book, this coming month of February, we have a theme that is all based around the idea of connection and cultivating an open heart. So I wanted to talk with you a little bit today about that idea. So January, for a lot of you, you're probably freezing cold. If you're in the United States, you are having a winter blast all through the Midwest and even into the South. I'm here in Utah, and actually it's a beautiful day here. I don't know if you can see this behind me, but it's really a blue sky day. It's a good day to be skiing if you're a skier or you're an outdoor enthusiast. But in the Midwest and the Eastern United States, it's really cold. So this is a great time to think about the way nature demonstrates the concept of contraction. And what happens when there's a contraction is there's always in nature a corresponding opening. So there's a closing and an opening, and that pumping action is what feeds our bodies. It's what feeds our emotions. It's what feeds that whole flow of life. So I think we've had an example of that this last few weeks. With the cold weather coming in, it makes our muscles, joints, blood vessels, lymph system contract. And then as we warm up, it opens. And this is a great way to use the essential oils. So for instance, if we're using one of the oils that's in our February Essential Yoga Program workshop, we're looking at the Balance Blend. And the Balance Blend is one that we can use as the oil of grounding. It's one that we can help ground ourselves in the energy of what has been in January for some people a really tough month, a month of contraction. A month, and some of us in our doTERRA teams, where our teams have contracted, people's spending has changed a little bit in January, as is often the case after the holidays. But this is just the beginning of a contraction, because what's next is the opening. And the reason I'm talking about this on this Facebook page is that I feel like it's really important that in our yoga practice and in our yoga classes and workshops, that we take the effort to understand the patterns of nature that are incorporated into the lives of the people that are in our class or our workshop. And we honor that and recognize that through the choices of the essential oils and the way that we lead our workshops. So in the Essential Yoga Program, we are talking this month about the theme of connection. If you don't already have the book, you can get it from Aroma Tools, or you can get it from Amazon. And the thing about this I want to mention is in February, when we're talking about the theme of connection, right? This is probably backwards on Facebook, but that's the way it goes. But in this theme, we're talking about cultivating an open heart. And so in order to open our heart, we incorporate the doTERRA essential oils to create a theme this month. And in the book, as you know, it goes through specific essential oils and the physical and emotional benefits of each one. And in the course of providing a very active hatha practice with heart opening, we create the opening that actually helps us balance the contraction that we've had going on for these last few weeks. Cold weather, what's happening in our national political scene, volumes in sales. There are lots of reasons that people have contracted and gone within. And so this is a beautiful practice in yoga to open your heart and open yourself up again. So there are a couple of essential oils that we include this month in the February theme, and we're right on the cusp of February, so that's why I'm talking about this today, is that February is a time to cultivate that open heart. And that open heart has to come by relaxing our mind, body, and spirit. And one of the oils we suggest is the Aroma Touch blend. Now, many of you know the Aroma Touch technique that doTERRA offers. It's a fantastic thing to learn and become certified in. I happen to be a certified instructor for that, and I love teaching it. But the Aroma Touch blend is this combination of oils that we sometimes think of just for physical pain relief, but emotionally, it's the oil of relaxation, to kind of let it go, open up, let things flow again. And the reason that it's so effective for that physically and emotionally is because it includes 6 different essential oils that benefit us in relaxation. It includes lavender and peppermint. It includes cypress and grapefruit, excellent oils to get everything flowing in the body and in the mind and in the spirit. And we know if our body's relaxed, that our mind is going to be relaxed. It's much more a combination than many people realize. So I hope you're going to share that in your workshops and your classes, the combination of the mind-body reaction. I also want to comment that with the Aroma Touch blend, it includes marjoram and basil, 2 oils that give it this beautiful grounding aroma. And I hope that you'll take a minute with your Aroma Touch blend, if you have it handy, and think about how this can help induce relaxation in the body, mind, and spirit. So the contraction of January opens to February, an open heart, an open practice, and really getting ourselves moving again in a couple of different ways. Now, in February, which is, again, we're right on the cusp of it, taking the practice that is outlined in the Essential Yoga program and incorporating information, some of which we have that is from the new Emotions and Essential Oils book, which is one of my favorite books in the planet, and I hope that is part of your oils collection. This just came out, the recent version, and gives you some wonderful tools to work with in your yoga practice, in addition to the workshops that we have already laid out for you. And that makes the Essential Yoga program a pretty easy grab and go approach to incorporating some themes and some thinking and concepts into your practice, your class, or your workshops. So as we're on the beginning of February and we're coming off the end of January where we've had more constriction, it's time to focus on opening again, opening our hearts, opening ourselves to the possibilities, the hope, and what lies ahead for all of us. So I encourage you to grab your wild orange, another oil from this month's theme and February's theme of connection. And this is the oil of abundance. So having abundance is an important thing to think about, not just financial abundance, but abundance in our relationships, abundance in our world, abundance for others, and take in that bright and cheerful aroma that wild orange brings, the joy, the playfulness, the excitement, the creativity. And go into February by opening up your essential oils in your yoga practice, in your yoga classes, in your yoga workshops. Incorporate some of the ideas from these books that we have available to us, the Essential Yoga program and the Emotions and Essential Oils book, and weave these together to connect with other people. It's time to come out of constriction and contraction and go into opening. So I look forward to talking with you again in the future, and I just hope that you'll incorporate some of these ideas as you're moving into February later this week. Wishing you all the best. Namaste.